and we realize that God always needs a man. Hence the sword of Gideon. But it's the sword of the Lord. So today we want to talk about the God factor. For every one of us, particularly, I speak particularly to the body of Christ, to those of us that are called into leadership, we have to recognize the God factor. There are so many things we cannot on our own figure out. The God factor steps in, the G factor. In Judges chapter 7, verses 20 to 22, hear this. Then the three companies blew the trumpets and broke the pitchers. They held the torches in their left hands and the trumpets in their right hands for blowing. And they cried, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon. And every man stood in his place all around the camp. And the whole army ran and cried out and fled. When the 300 blew the trumpets, the Lord set every man's sword against his companion throughout the whole camp. And the army fled to Beth Acacia, towards Zerira, as far as the border of Abel Mahola by Tabath. As a leader, there is no way one could have factored in the enemy using their swords against each other. Only God could have done that. Hence the sword of the Lord. Leaders need to understand the import of spirituality. Our leadership actually starts in the spirit. Remember, the kind of leadership we're talking about is that which is God ordained and God breathed. So if we start it in the spirit, how can we perfect it in the flesh? Oh yes, there are aspects that are understood and therefore we can replicate. But there are many aspects of God that are beyond human comprehension. So we start in the spirit, we continue in the spirit, and we end it in the spirit. It is not by power, it is not by might, it is by the Spirit of God. Many leaders start out in the spirit, but as things get more organized and things begin to fall into shape, we follow experience. And experience is what failed them at Ai. They succeeded wonderfully in Jericho, and they thought all was well and went out into Ai without consulting. David did consult. In 1 Samuel 30 said, should I pursue? Shall I overtake? And the Lord said, surely pursue. You will surely overtake and you will recover all. That's a man of the Spirit. Yes, he made mistakes, but he was a man of the Spirit. He was a man of the Spirit in the sense that he was always constantly checking up with God. Even when he failed, he was always constantly checking up with God. I always say, even if we fail while following, let us never fail to follow. If we fail while following, never fail to follow. All leaders need to recognize the God factor. In hearing a call, in responding to a call, in fulfilling a call, in maximizing in a call, let us not forget God. And as we do so, let us also remember that the fruit of the Spirit is absolutely important. We need strength of character. We need to be above board in every area of our lives. God has helped us, as he has told me often. He has helped us. Let us take that help and run with it. This is straight from my heart. Olumide Olugbele. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and grant you grace and peace all the days of your life. I'll see you day 6. God bless.